We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Okay.
It's the podcast.
Yeah.
Greetings, season's greetings. It's Christmas Eve. I'm Fitz, and I'm joined today by Toby.
Hello, I'm Toby.
Matt.
Merry Christmas.
And Jay.
Merry
aka McCreamer.
Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.
Merry Christmas.
Happy
Christ is
Chrysler.
born tonight. It's his birthday. What did you get him?
I got him a cute little outfit, a cute little fucking onesie
I got him disappointment.
I got him a rainbow-colored dildo.
for a baby.
No, just because.
No, he's not a baby now. He was.
Why does Jesus come out like a fully grown man?
It's his
Is that how it
birthday.
works?
He's not getting born
it's not
tonight.
like a baby.
He was born many, many years ago, Jay.
How many years ago?
The story goes like this. There were 3 wise men, and they traveled through a desert, following a beautiful star in the sky.
And a fucking sexy virgin.
A sexy virgin was giving birth, not via her pussy, mind you, but via a mystical...
Holy
No, I do.
mystical
I
Holy
think she was
Spirit.
probably giving birth through her pussy.
Not
though.
by her pussy, mind
It
you.
wasn't a pussy.
And not by her pussy, mind
Wasn't a
you.
pussy. Mind me.
Mind
Okay.
yourself, all right? Just Mother Mary doesn't have a pussy.
Mary Magdalene.
Yeah, she's
Mandarin.
too compassionate for that
So-
slutty shit.
She gave birth out her butthole.
Probably. I mean, who knows, man? I think
Maybe
that
she had a
ba-
C-section.
I think it was more
Could
just
be.
like everyone was like, all right, we're going to close our eyes and when we open them again, baby Jesus is going to be here in the crib.
Okay. Yeah. That
Sounds-
works.
Yeah,
Well,
sounds-
And the 3 wise men had gifts for Jesus.
yeah, what were the
One of
gifts?
them was myrrh. One of them was frankincense.
The fuck is myrrh?
And one of them was the good one.
Oh,
Fucking gold,
one of
baby.
them was a PS5.
And Jesus was like, "Let's fucking go."
Jesus was like, you're my favorite wise
my
man.
favorite
Hey, yo,
one.
you got the new Spider-Man?
He's like, you were the wisest man of them all.
He's actually the wisest.
Yeah. No, thinking of a PS5, it was gold.
Yeah.
Gold, as Matt said. Matt
We're
knows.
we're becoming a religious podcast.
We talk about it often.
We're just
I
gonna
think it's
discuss religion
It's
now.
interesting.
But there was no sex before marriage, so
Yep.
what the fuck happened there?
Well,
That was immaculate
Jesus.
conception.
Immaculate.
Jay.
Because
God.
Mary's husband was impotent.
he wasn't impotent. He just, he
He
just.
was a bit of a cock.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
He just liked to
true.
watch while God fucked his
That
wife.
was the first known encounter of cuckolding.
He's the most
Yeah, he was
famous
the first-
cucked
the most
person.
famous
Yeah,
Holy
he
shit.
was a bit of a simp, and he was like,
Wow.
I love you, Mary.
Imagine literally being cucked by a holy ghost. It's crazy.
Bro, like that just would not sound
Just
real at all.
watch as your wife's clothes get taken off, but no
Yeah.
one's taking them off.
Honey, I swear to God, it was the Holy Ghost.
It's a miracle.
Really
I
graphic
swear to
sex scene.
God.
It's just a creative masturbation.
Yeah,
He's
I mean,
just,
she was saying, "Oh God," over and over the other night, so I believe
I
it.
believe it.
anyway, these jokes have definitely been made before.
Yeah, but
About
you know
this
what?
immaculate
It's
conception
Christmas.
business, but it is Christmas. It's the time to talk about it.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Baby Jesus, he's
I
born
love
today,
Jesus.
many, many years old now. Of course, he resides in heaven.
Yeah. Passed away just last year. It's tragic. Rest in
Tragic
peace.
of COVID-19.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Yep. No, it's spread its way into heaven as well. So
Yeah.
they're fucked.
He got COVID, and to keep him away, to keep him isolated, they had to nail him to a cross.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Bury him underground
Quarantining in
too.
heaven.
Very sad. Yeah, they buried him underground with a rock.
Shit,
They
man.
buried him behind a big
Oh, not
stone.
the Rock. COVID got him too.
Yeah.
No, not Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Like, a
No,
literal rock.
The Rock's immortal. He's in Fortnite.
You have to remember this is
Oh, right,
biblical
right.
times, guys. There's no Dwayne the Rock
Yeah.
Johnson back then. It was just
Don't be
desert.
fucking silly. You just couldn't see him. Oh wait, that's John Cena. Sorry, I
Just crossing too many beams here,
got
aren't
them
we?
mixed up. They're just two big boys.
Too many beams. Anyway, it is Christmas, and personally, I'm not in it for the religious purposes. I'm not really in it at all.
Mm.
I'm
Yeah.
just.
I'm gonna have to
Just
agree
giving
with you
up
there.
on it.
It's just another day of the year.
I'm just in it because my girlfriend is.
I was just here for the fruit punch. I'm just, what's that? I'm just in it because my girlfriend is. Is your girlfriend very Christmassy?
Yeah, she likes Christmas.
You
That's
guys-
what I mean.
You guys
And-
got like decorations up and shit?
well, we have a tree up. That's
Oh, a tree.
and then we got
Yeah, no tree.
we got each other a bunch of presents.
Yeah,
Mm.
She's making a traditional Christmas lunch. My dad
Nice.
came to visit.
that's real nice.
Yeah,
That's real nice.
What's it like?
real fucking nice.
It's nice for you.
Yeah, it is nice.
It gets you real happy. Good, cozy little
that?
Christmas.
Yeah.
God. No, I'm enjoying Christmas. I got my little brother staying with me actually, so I got
Oh,
one.
yeah.
I've stolen one family member for Christmas, which
That's
is
what I
nice.
did too.
Yeah, steal one. Fuck
Yeah.
the rest.
Yoink.
Gonna
Mine now.
I have a laggy Zoom call with the rest of the family, probably.
A laggy Zoom call. Yeah, let's face it. That's what it's all about, really. Just laggy Zoom calls and just half-assed gifts, basically.
Yeah. I ain't get none of my family anything except my brother.
Yeah, but you got us presents.
I know. Because you
Yeah,
guys are my real
kind.
family, man.
Let's go. You know what my favorite present was this year?
No?
I got one prematurely.
Oh.
I got banned on Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've
you did.
been asking for that for like 6 years.
We haven't talked about that.
You've been
on the
trying
podcast.
for that for 6 years.
Yeah. You know,
Finally happened.
first thing I did when I got banned, I was like, oh, I'm just going to make a compilation of really fucked up clips that should have got me banned. So I made a video.
I didn't see that
Easy
video.
clickbait.
I just made a video that had just a bunch of really fucked up jokes in it.
I mean, I've been witness to most of the ones you've said.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think. You've said some very tremendously fucked up things.
It's incredible that I haven't been banned yet.
You've been laughing in the face of Twitch for years.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk you through what happened. So the problem was I was on Twitch front page.
Okay.
That's why I got banned because
That's a big deal.
Too
Because
popular.
all the
Gotta break
eyes
it
are
down.
okay,
Yeah.
I was on ANZ front page. But yeah, like so there were people in my audience that didn't know me. Okay, they didn't know what I was like. I was playing Borderlands 3.
I see.
Okay, and there's a character in that game who's a homosexual.
Yeah.
And I was talking to my mates. This character was in a cutscene. He was having a chat, and I go, "Oh, he's a faggot, by the way."
Just
Pointed
pointed it out.
Yeah, just pointed it out, just in case anyone needed to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crucial information.
It's crucial
really. It's like-
information, quite important. Someone saw that and went, "Oh, that's not a nice word," and they reported me, I suppose.
You're reported
Wow.
you.
I got a
Hate
7-day
watches.
ban. I call myself a faggot all the time.
Yeah, so do all of us. I would never say it on the show, but I really hate you.
Yeah, exactly. But then I contacted Twitch and stuff, and I was like, hey, I said, look, Twitch, you bunch of faggots.
Yeah. Send him a
That's a
kind
good
email.
way to start.
Look, as a member of the LGBT community, okay, I find that it's nice to diminish the power of these words by using them in everyday life.
So
Yeah.
they decided to ban the word cracker.
I said, if I use these words myself, then it means that if, people that are trying to hurt me with these words try to use those words, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Which was like, wow, that's really deep. That's beautiful. And then they,
Extended my ban.
yeah, because I called them faggots. No, they lowered my 7-day ban to a 3-day ban, which was nice of them.
Very Christmassy.
Thing is, it took them 3 days to reply to the email. So
Technically,
Well,
it's the
still the
entire
same
but
time.
still,
duration.
it was nice of them.
That was good to be
That-
acknowledged, I guess. Yeah.
That is wait. So does it ended up just being?
No, it actually did. It did
Yeah,
shorten.
it fast tracked it.
Yeah.
So you're unbanned now then.
I'm unbanned
Yeah.
right before Christmas.
You'll let loose. Are you gonna do a Christmas Eve stream? Are you gonna do anything
No,
like that?
I got responsibilities now.
You got obligations.
Yeah.
You got matters of family and
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to help cook or something. Fucking
Oh.
god
Oh.
damn it.
at a restaurant. You know,
Oh yeah, I am going to a restaurant. That's a good point.
that's my Christmas gift at Rockpool.
Yeah. My dad's here, you got to take advantage and go to a nice restaurant.
You got banned finally, huh?
I know.
And just for saying the F word.
Yeah, I know. There's been far worse things.
Who the hell is really reporting people anyways?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, so I got told that you get banned on Twitch by people reporting you. Like, you don't just get banned.
Yeah,
Hmm.
people have to take action against you.
Hmm.
Probably multiple people.
That was the thing. I was like,
So it wasn't just one person,
for
right?
that,
Yeah.
out of all the stuff for that,
I've said some really vicious things
yeah,
Mm.
towards your own community, towards other communities.
yeah. I say really fucked up shit as jokes,
Yeah, as jokes.
and I say them seriously too.
I don't think they're jokes at that point.
I mean, I believe them, but I
Yeah.
frame them as jokes.
Yeah, exactly. It makes me safe.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you and everyone else.
Yeah,
No, I mean, it's a bit silly, isn't it?
bit silly.
Bit
isn't
silly.
it?
I mean, I
Yeah.
get it, but it's also a little bit silly.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I said. Like, one, not Twitch's fault. I don't have a problem with the fact that I got banned.
Yeah.
I think fair.
Yeah.
And I, if they kept me banned for 7 days, I wouldn't have had a problem with it. But I thought I'd email them, tell them my opinion, and then see what they said.
Call them a bunch of
Yeah.
faggots.
Yeah,
See what
exactly.
happens.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is an age-old argument, the one you framed, saying that using the words takes power away from the words.
Yeah,
right?
it's
Which-
like how there are plenty of African American people on Twitch who will say the N-word, And the N-word is technically not allowed to be said on Twitch, technically.
Yeah.
But they are allowed to say it because, it's like
They
that's
are?
taking the
On
power.
Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh.
You watch fucking, what's his name? Who's that rapper that streams on Twitch all the time?
T-Pain?
No, not T-Pain. There's
Soulja
another
Boy?
one. Soulja Boy.
Oh, yeah,
Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy, every
Yeah.
sentence is just...
Yeah.
And, I don't have there's nothing wrong with that, but, technically that is not allowed on Twitch.
They
And,
can't. If they ban him for that, or anyone,
Yeah, people would be furious.
people would be furious.
Yeah.
It would be the opposite effect.
Yeah.
These companies don't really give a fuck about offending people. They're just trying to keep a clean,
They just want money.
squeaky clean
Yeah.
name, trying to keep the brands happy, trying to keep
Yeah.
the money flowing.
Yeah.
Just trying not to upset anybody. No ripples.
Money makes the world turn.
Does make the world turn.
Yeah.
Does it make your head turn?
Oh,
Your-
yeah. Oh, yeah.
We know that.
Yeah. Money.
Money, money, money.
Mr. Krabs.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
me.
You're a bit of a penny pincher.
Yeah.
Yeah, you also have a sponge that you hire.
Yeah.
That
And a
cooks
squid.
burgers for you. And a
Yeah,
squid.
a
What the
squid.
fuck is wrong with
And
you?
a squid that's
I'm
always
not
in
sure.
When are you
Sure.
gonna grow up and live in the real world and get some real employees?
I mean, why would I get real employees when I can hire a fucking sponge to do a better job? Like,
Plus, he's got a great attitude and he always
does.
shows up. So,
and no one's complaining. So
oh my god,
Yeah.
dude. Bikini Bottom, is it real?
Probably.
who knows?
I'm pretty sure it's a documentary.
Only David Hasselhoff knows. We haven't really explored the full depths of the ocean, so you never know. It's probably kicking around somewhere.
Yeah.
I swear, did NASA originally was doing
They found
sea stuff?
SpongeBob, yeah.
Ah.
What are you gonna say?
I saw a fact somewhere on the internet that NASA was like exploring the deep ocean, and then they stopped to pursue space because it was like, ooh, too scary or some shit.
They hit rock
It's really
bottom. They
deep
got
and dark
scared.
down
so
there.
deep, and yeah,
Oh,
I don't know.
They stopped.
Maybe they stopped. They stopped doing sea stuff
Because
and
James Cameron was like, I got this.
They got this fucking.
And then he went down in his
Yeah.
own submarine with his crew.
I don't know.
You remember that when James Cameron did that?
Yeah.
Director of Avatar?
Why did he do that
Did he?
though?
Yeah, he went down deep.
Yeah, he built a submarine and went down for fuck knows what reason.
Yeah, there's a video of him like opening a can of Coke down there.
It's just
Oh,
rich
I do
people.
remember that, yeah.
Rich people being like, "What can my money get me?" You know?
Mm.
Yeah, like I've done everything else. Already started having sex with children. Nothing interests me.
Yeah.
Guess I'll check out the
guess
depths
I'll
of the
go-
ocean.
yeah.
I guess I'll go in the Marina Trench.
The
Yeah.
Marinara Trench.
Marinara.
Marina. It is the Marina Trench, right?
Mariana.
Mariana.
Like the sauce.
Oh,
No, you
I like
marry
the-
Anna from Frozen.
yeah.
What the fuck?
It's just a deep fucking
Let it go.
trench.
It's just the deep trench. It's the crevice of the earth.
Yeah.
It's like your mum.
It's the only crack worth smoking. Someday we'll have underwater societies because sea levels
Yeah.
will rise. They're rising already, man.
Ooh.
What do you think about that?
How high?
That's
You
High.
say jump.
got a bit of a sinking feeling about it, but
That's a bit funny.
Nah, is it because of the icebergs? Is that why?
No, yes, Jade.
Are the polar bears
yes.
melting?
No, shit is melting. Look how hot it is
not
in
the
here.
polar bears, mate.
Yeah,
We
it's,
can't
it's
even
Australia,
have
obviously.
a decent conversation. We're delirious because it's so hot.
Yeah.
The
polar bears are
These are
melting.
unprecedented times.
Okay, what are we going to do to fix it?
Nothing.
Get a president.
Nothing?
I'm going to keep not recycling it. That's what I'm going to do.
Just everyone turn
More
on your
Oh,
air
it's
cons.
Fitz can do whatever he wants. He drives an electric car.
That's true.
Oh, right,
That
yeah.
shit on all you
True.
guys. And then I
Holy
throw out the
shit.
battery every few years. And
And yeah, fuck the fishes.
So what do we need to do? We need to stop. We need to.
we need to count our blessings that we're alive now and not being born when our kids
Okay.
are going to be born. That's what we need to start doing.
Okay. And we need to
Because they're
stop.
the ones that are fucked.
We-
Like, we're probably going to be okay. By the time we're like 60, it's going to start getting real ugly, I reckon.
Okay.
Like, real ugly. Like, real
Like
hot.
real fucking ugly.
Like but we'll also have nice aircon.
Mm.
Like state of the art shit that's
Yeah.
doing even more damage to the environment.
Mm.
But like, we'll be literally chilling.
So do we have to stop eating
And
animals?
our kids will be like, "Please stop."
Please stop. No.
And we'll be like, nah, as well, our folks
No,
did
sorry.
us.
Yep.
And you do the same. You know, hurt people hurt people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's how the saying goes.
Mm.
exactly.
Let's keep it moving.
You're right. Fuck climate change. It's not real.
Your only
Yeah,
hope is economic freedom. So steal and scam your way to the top.
Yeah,
You know,
and exploit our lands to make money.
Yep. Maybe find a small tribe and exploit them. You know,
Just
just just colonize.
Exploit anything, really.
Really, just repeat history. It's the only way.
It's the only way.
It's the only way out of this mess.
Yeah.
History always repeats itself.
Yeah,
So
it's just-
someone is eventually gonna turn Australia back into a prison.
Australia is a
What, it
prison.
isn't already with the lockdowns?
Fuck! True! History repeats itself.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just wait, it's not a manual? I thought that's what you do. You look in the history books and you're like, oh, that's how you do it.
Yep. life is a cycle, a vicious cycle, a beautiful life.
And death.
Yep. Just
And rebirth.
fucking rise and grind, Sigma male mindset. Get your fucking bands up and then leave this earth.
Legit, just get your bread.
Buy a spaceship, Elon Musk it,
Elon Musk it.
At some point, there's going to be a colony on Mars or another planet. Maybe we'll find an alternate dimension. Maybe Mason's portal will work out. There's a few options available to us.
There's 3.
I think we know the right people.
3 options total. That
3 options total. Yeah.
Nothing else.
Mason has COVID, guys.
Yeah.
right.
That's why he's not here.
That's
Can't
why.
believe that.
That's why we didn't record a podcast last week because we were all getting tested for
That
COVID.
motherfucker got COVID.
He got COVID. Yep.
First one.
And he's doing just fine.
He's maybe the first one.
Ah.
I feel like when we were in LA, we maybe got COVID.
I think I might have it right now.
Okay.
I never got tested.
I never got tested. No.
You can have COVID if you don't get tested.
No, I don't have it. No, Mason's been like literally inside with his girlfriend, mind you, for like the last 2 weeks, which sucks. It is Christmas as well.
Yeah. It's not a great time to have COVID.
It's not a great time to have COVID. He's trying to be all filled with festive cheer, and instead he's
How can you? Filled with disease.
filled with
beer.
disease.
COVID-19. Yeah.
That's the fair, exactly.
Oh goodness. Yep. No, he's fucked.
I'm
He feels fine though, apparently.
Good thing none of us got it, you know?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
were with him
it was
like
a
a
bit-
couple days before he had to knuckle down.
No, it's a good thing for sure.
Yeah, I think it went out like right after we recorded the podcast that night too.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been it. He would have caught it when he went out, probably.
He went out bowling. That was his mistake. Bowling is a shit sport.
Yeah, and everyone's touching those balls.
Yep. Greasy balls. Putting your fingers in those holes that
Yeah.
other people's fingers have been. They're not
Ugh.
polishing those well enough.
Yeah.
Knocking down pins and such.
Stop fingering other people's balls, and maybe you won't get COVID.
You guys like bowling?
I don't
That's
mind
fine.
it.
You don't mind it?
Yeah, I don't
it
mind
seems like
it.
you
It's like-
really
I
dislike
fucking
it.
hate
I'm
it.
just
I hate
wondering
how
why-
expensive it is. They'll
I-
charge you like $30 to go bowling. I'm like, bro, this shit's been around since like the 1800s. How hard can it be, you know?
I've always been like you guys. I've always been like, bowling's kind of fun.
Like it's all
Someone,
right.
If someone asked me out bowling, I'd be like, yeah, let's do it. Seems like a fun activity.
Yeah.
Only recently did I realize that I fucking hate bowling.
You've recently realized
Like
it.
a- like a
I'm
lot.
terrible at bowling, but I don't mind.
But
I
why do
enjoy
you?
it.
Why do you
ju-
have such a burning
I'm just
hatred? for
average
it?
at it. And then I just realized, like, man, we do just be throwing balls at pins. Thinking it's just not enough for me anymore.
Really?
I
Yeah.
guess it is a sport, and you have to pay for it. Like it's not. There are,
What
what I
do you
mean. What I
mean
mean
by that?
is there are like better sports out there
Yeah.
than bowling.
I-
But bowling is like one that you have to pay to do.
It's just always inside at like a. You know what changed is I watched The Big Lebowski. You guys seen that movie? There's a lot of bowling in that movie, and it's fucking boring.
Yeah.
It's a classic film. Everyone
What would you
talks.
rather do, golf?
Everyone talks about The Big Lebowski like it's some great movie. It sucks. It's a shit movie.
Holy shit! Wow.
And there's a lot of bowling in it. It's like a lot of bowling scenes.
Yeah.
And I get the angles. I understand like how it's funny and how it's good, but Jesus Christ, like it hasn't aged very well.
Can
I
we
don't
stop
think.
the bowling? Can we stop the bowling?
Back at the alley, you know?
Yeah.
It's like the only time I want to be in an alley is when I'm doing some drugs or I don't know, buying
crack and
this dodgy pussy.
methamphetamines.
No, I don't do such activities either. That's the main reason that bowling's no longer fun for me is just because I'm
You don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Enough drugs to make bowling
Yeah.
fun.
bowling on opioids.
Yeah, that's a fun time. That's a fun time. I had someone message me genuinely asking if they're like, "Do you actually need opioids?"
Well, after that podcast.
Yeah. They're like, I could actually source some, and I was like, "Of course."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Always.
Christmas is just around the corner.
Yeah, I'll take whatever I can get. Basically.
Just everyone gets the
Ah.
opioids for Christmas. That'd be the best.
I like opioid Jay.
Yeah, he's
It's-
really
it's
chill.
It's a new
Really
angle,
chill.
you know.
Yeah.
He's really chill.
Good character development.
Yeah, I like it.
He's kind of funny.
Lifespan's not looking good, but like at least good character development.
Yeah,
It just speeds it up a little bit. You
More
know?
important.
Yeah. Speeds it up. Yeah.
Speeds it up, slows it down.
Yeah.
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 Anyway, what else is new, guys?
Well, I went to the other day. I went out with my mate, and he valet parked his car,
Fancy?
but he lost the ticket somehow.
Oh.
And like, what do you do when you go to get your car and you're like, hey, I don't have the ticket? Because what's stopping anyone from going up and being like, I don't have a ticket, but my car was it was like a black BMW.
I'll tell you what you do. You buy a suit and you act like you work there. And then you
And
just
then you
go
steal
behind.
it. That's
You
smart.
just go, yeah, mate, your shift's over.
Yeah.
He's like, you sure? Like, It's not really how this even works.
I'm pretty sure I have 6 more hours.
Right,
but-
don't worry, they're paying you for the whole thing. It's Christmas, for fuck's sake, go home. And then he'll be like, okay. And then you just grab your key and maybe someone else's key.
Yeah,
Maybe grab all the keys.
You could grab all of them.
Have a
Basically,
little-
a
have a
huge
Decent gifts for your
heist.
mates for Christmas.
Yeah.
And you go search for your car in the depths of the parking lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't know what they actually do?
Yeah, what happened?
Well, what they do is they get your car, right, and then they get security, and you have to tell them what's in your car.
Sorry, go on.
Opioids.
So you have to be like, you have to say like a few things that are in your car,
It's
so that they can open the door and be like, all right, yeah, no, they
shit,
have
there's
it.
some opium.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Yikes.
There's a half drunken frozen Coke.
yeah, what if you had nothing to there's a kilo of
Illicit
of flour.
drugs.
It's wrapped in Glad wrap, so
Yeah.
it helps with the baking.
If you open the trunk, there's a hyper-realistic
Child.
wax model of a dead hooker. And there's just a lot of jam. Strawberry jam all over the
You know
floor.
what? Maybe just don't look in the boot.
Yeah.
Oh, it reeks of Macca's. Reeks of it. Like
reeks.
you can really smell it when you get in the car. It just reeks of fries.
A couple of napkins in the glove box. That's about it in there.
Yep.
My baby's in the passenger seat.
All the windows are up.
Please.
My dog's there. It's probably dead. It's probably dead now just because of this conversation. You're really holding things up.
Imagine you valet your car, but you leave your kid in there, but like on purpose. It's just like, can you just leave a window open for her? Please? She's just having a snooze.
Hey, you just give her a cigarette every 30 minutes.
Should we go?
She gets anxious. I'm the parent here. Don't give me that look.
Yeah, it's your job. Fucking drive the car.
Just drive the fucking park the car somewhere.
Fucking
I
ballet.
don't want to be thinking about this stuff. Holy shit, this fly would not leave me alone.
Bro, look at
Dude,
it.
it's like the
so
ants.
menacing.
They're taunting you.
It's because I was talking shit about this big old fly that's on the podcast set before. There's 2 flies now. They're doing some kind of mating dance. Audience probably can't even see it.
It's on my bottle.
But just believe me that there's 2 very big flies disturbing the peace of the podcast on Christmas Eve, no less. Selfish fucks.
Yeah, it's Christmas Eve.
Of course,
Fuckers.
they always show up when the cameras come on. That's how it always is.
Attention
Yep.
seeking.
Tension.
So anyway,
seeking.
your friend got their car? I'm
Yeah, they got the
guessing?
car. Luckily, there was, they had a business card in the glove box from like 15 years ago.
Okay.
And who has that? But luckily they had it because
Yeah, what a-
they had just cleaned out the car because I was borrowing their car, so they just cleaned it out for me. It was like clean and there was nothing in it. And they're like, so we just need you to point out some things that are in the car, please.
What if you just guess?
Yeah, that's
Just
what I
like
was saying.
really generic, like vague
That's what I
things.
was saying. So I parked my McLaren in there. I've
Yeah.
lost my ticket.
Yeah.
And I think there's
There's a steering wheel.
There's a wallet in
there's
there.
an empty energy drink can in
leather
the
seats.
cup holder.
Cup holder.
There's a couple coins in the front tray.
Yeah.
There's like some there's like some crumbs under the seat.
There's a hyper-realistic wax model on the dead hooker in the back.
What are you trying to say?
I go on, it's a McLaren owner. Let's be honest.
I've got one at home.
Oh dear. Yep.
Yeah, but what would you do if you only had like illegal shit? I mean, I guess you just have to tell them.
Who the fuck be valeting that car with illegal shit? They have to get in the car and drive
No,
it.
but I mean, if there was nothing in there, let's say you had like just a bag of like Coke in the glove box.
It's just
or
not
something.
fun, yeah.
You just
It's like-
frame the valet
It's like,
driver.
I'm gonna be honest, Mr. Valet Man. The only thing in my car is a tiny bag of miscellaneous powder.
And I'll split it with you so you get in my car.
The valet driver wouldn't care. They're a fucking valet driver. They probably got their own bag of miscellaneous powder in their back pocket.
Yeah.
The valet driver goes, I checked it, there's nothing there. Slips it in his pocket.
Here's your car though. I don't even
I
care.
believe you. You seem really nice.
Yep. What's new in your life, Jay? How's Christmas shaping up for you?
Christmas is amazing. It's a beautiful time of the year.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah. That's
Are you
it.
doing anything for Christmas?
No,
Oh.
nothing at all.
just
Are
chilling.
you,
Chilling.
Matt? You doing anything for Christmas?
Nah, not really.
No one's doing anything for
Christmas
Christmas.
fell off. I'm telling you. Christmas fell off.
Melbourne doesn't really feel very Christmassy.
I want a white Christmas.
Yeah,
I'm not
what the
talking just
fuck?
fucking like
Fucking
Cocaine and drugs.
What
Yeah.
the-
but I want like just fucking snow. I want to see snow. Man.
Have you ever had a white Christmas?
No.
Why you care?
Because it sounds cool. It's better than this hot fucking
It is a bit of a hot,
summery
stinky
Christmas.
Melbourne
Yeah.
Christmas.
I'm
Yeah.
sick of it. I need something. I want something new, something fresh.
Have you got a tree?
Yes,
You have got a tree.
I have got a tree.
I haven't got a tree. Is your tree real? You guys got
Mine
real
isn't
trees?
real. No,
Fig tree.
Fake tree for you? Real tree?
because I don't
Fake
cut down.
tree.
I don't
Fake
cut
tree.
down
Yeah.
trees. I
Okay.
fucking
You're a
care
lumberjack.
about the
Alright,
I thought you
environment.
played
Mr.
RuneScape.
Beast.
Pussy.
Yeah, but I love the environment.
The real ones
So-
make sense if you're in like the North Hemisphere and it's cold out, you
Yeah.
know. But here in Australia, we had the one in Misfits'
Maybe
house, and it was like
I
bugs
prefer the
and spiders
plastic
on 'em.
ones. There's so much better for
so
the
much better for the
environment.
environment. A plastic tree that
Plastic
you're
ones
probably
that
gonna
I'm gonna
fucking
throw
throw
away.
out.
Yeah,
Melt it down.
Is it the same
Yeah.
tree you used last year? You
Yeah,
keep
it
it in
is.
the keep it in the closet
Keep
like
it
a
in-
dirty homo.
yeah. What?
Dirty
Like a
homo
dirty-
tree.
My tree is
Well,
not a homo.
Only comes out once a year and it's
I think
feeling
it might
festive.
be.
My
Got
tree
the
is not a
LGBT
homo.
lights on it, man.
No,
I don't
it's
know.
not. It's not a homo tree.
This
Stop
tree's
saying
fucking
that.
gay as fuck.
It's not a gay tree. It might be a little bit, but
Gay tree.
a little better than having no tree.
Fucking tinsel town
Mr.
over here.
No tree.
Tinsel covered tree.
Tinsel covered tree.
You got tinsel?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so you're not even that festive.
Oh, I told you, Christmas fell off.
Yeah, but
I
maybe
don't
it's because you're
believe
not
in
putting the effort
Christmas.
in.
Yeah.
Could be.
bitch.
Christmas is a mindy game.
It was a mind game.
My
What do you-
partner and I have like 6 advent calendars.
6?
Yeah, just like
for the entire year.
all with
You
different
guys just like chocolate a lot, don't you?
No, none of them are chocolate.
Are they the ones where you like open the little door and there's a little something?
Yeah, there's a little something.
But it's
Wow,
Coke?
Small bags of
Bit of
illicit
this,
drugs.
It's like,
it's opium.
Oh,
Yeah.
again.
we got like a makeup one. We got like a bath equipment one.
A sex one? Yeah, you got a sex one.
Yeah, I actually don't think we do. We
Everyone's got a
have
sex
one. We have one with dog treats in it.
Okay.
Nice.
Cute.
Cool. You
Yeah.
got
Did I
dogs?
tell you guys about my gardener?
No.
No.
I didn't. I've just told this story already today, and I wasn't sure if I've told you guys.
No.
I had a gardener come over the other day, right? And in Australia, you know,
I saw your tweet about this actually. Yeah.
in Australia, you would expect that a gardener would be, you know, equipped to deal with like, you know, seeing a spider,
Yeah.
or like, you know, and not even a big spider, like a small spider, or like seeing, you know, like some lizards or something, right? So I had this gardener come over, and he
Yeah.
goes, you know, he's just going about his business, and about like a couple hours after he'd started working, he'd done the front lawn, and he'd just started working on the back lawn.
Mhm.
So he'd done a little bit of the back lawn, but it's very like, you know, it still needed a lot of work.
Yeah.
And he comes in and he goes, "Hey mate, I've just started your back lawn, and I've come across a baby snake. A baby snake is just like slithered along." He's like, "Now it could have been a lizard, but I'm pretty sure it slithered. So I think it was a baby snake, and you know, I'm not worried about the baby snake itself, but I'm just worried that, you know, if there's a baby snake, that means it's probably a mama snake, you know."
Ooh.
So I was like, okay, you know, I'm not from Australia. I assume you're from Australia, so like, yeah,
What
okay,
do we do?
do what you
Yeah.
got to do. And he was like, yeah. So I'm just gonna hold off on this. You can call it like a snake catcher if you want, and then I'll keep working. I
What?
was like,
This,
I was like,
this
okay.
motherfucker just didn't want to do your lawn.
yeah. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll do a snake catcher. And I was like, can you tell me where you saw it? And he pointed it out, and I was like, okay. And I stood out there for a while, and I see this thing that's like this big, like
Tiny.
10 centimeters.
Not
What's-
even 2 inches.
What's that in inches?
Like
Probably two.
Like a
3
couple
inches.
inches.
3
yeah.
inches.
Like
like-
6?
Like 12.
Yeah. It's like 8 inches.
Yeah, but like tiny
Yeah.
little thing. And I saw it, and I was like,
Micro lizard even.
yeah,
what the
that
fuck?
that
No
looks,
way.
That looks like, you know, I didn't see its legs either.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, maybe that's a snake. I
It's just
don't
a
know
legless lizard.
don't know much
Just
about snakes.
disabled lizard.
Yeah.
Well, legless lizards are a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I go, okay, yeah, I've seen it, and yeah, okay, I'll call a snake catcher for you. I call the snake catcher, and he's like, you sure it was a snake? And I was like, no, I don't know, it was my gardener. And he was like, well, I can come down, but you
It's
know,
definitely not.
it's unlikely. and he comes down, and it's this guy, and I got to show you his business card because he calls me, and he's like, call me back in a bit. I'll send you my business card.
Snake
Yeah.
catcher.
This is his business card.
No
What
way.
the fuck?
Oh
my-
As seen on TV.
Yeah, so it's a picture of this like man in his 40s or something holding a bunch of snakes.
It's a bouquet of snakes.
Yeah, and he's standing on a white
fucking
background, and then
Jesus.
there's like some Microsoft Word text on there saying
Snake catcher.
Snake Catcher 24/7 as seen on TV, and then his phone number.
Snake catcher is also a registered trademark apparently.
Yeah,
He's got that, he's got
Motherfucker's
that.
snake
He's
wrangler.
the snake
he's
catcher.
the snake catcher.
Jesus.
So he comes over and he goes, he's like, "All right, I'll have a look around."
All right, it's gonna be a big one over here.
He starts like crouching around your backyard.
Let me
Let me get my tools out here.
He's got like a net gun.
Let me describe this guy. Okay, so the snake catcher calls. He goes, "I'll be here in 10 minutes."
Mm.
And I go, "All right." So I go out the back to kind of get ready, be like, "Yeah, this is where it was." I open the garage so I can see him pull in. I see this car drive down the street, this tiny, tiny little black car that looks like it's like 30 years old or something.
Yeah.
Speeds down the street, pulls into my driveway real fast, stops, and this guy gets out holding a squeegee that you use to clean the windscreen of your car.
Okay.
And in the other hand, just a big plastic tub.
Okay.
And then this other guy gets out with like this long hair and a cowboy hat.
Whoa.
And the guy goes, "Hi, mate. I'm so and so. This is my apprentice." The guy in the cowboy hat was the apprentice.
Do they have a huge camera crew with them?
Well, they should have, as seen on TV. But he's so he goes and has a look.
Imagine being an apprentice for a snake catcher.
It seems kind of sick. Apparently, there's been a big influx of snake catcher jobs because everyone's at home during lockdown doing the gardening, and they find the snakes.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So he had this bright green squeegee to wash a car. That he was going to use to hold down the snake, I am assuming.
Okay.
And then just throw it in this bucket.
Yeah.
And he
The
walks
correct
around.
term is immobilize the snake.
But he takes a stroll around my property and he's like, yeah, no, this is not like snake environment. What I think what you've gardeners seen is just a lizard. I think he's just seen a small. And then I go, yeah, I saw it. It was like this big. And he goes, there's no snakes in Australia that small. he's like the smallest snake you would have seen around here would have been like this big.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like 4 times the size. And I was like, oh, okay. Really wish, he had said that over the phone.
Well, did you tell him that it was this big over the phone?
It was this
No,
big.
I said
Oh
my
my
gardener
God.
saw a really small baby snake, and he didn't ask any more questions. But
Okay.
yeah. But then he goes, but it's probably not a snake, but let's try and find the lizard. I was like, oh, I mean, I don't really give a shit about finding the lizard,
Yeah.
but okay. And then he goes, you got any buckets? I probably got a couple of buckets in the house. And he goes, oh, no. Comes back to his car. He opens his car and he goes, I actually got some buckets in here. And then he
ask you
goes
for buckets if you knew he had buckets in the car.
and then he says to me, oh, old car, don't ever buy a shit box. And then he grabs the buckets and he goes, I don't even know whose hoodie this is. So there's just someone's hoodie in the back of my car. I don't know whose this
Whoa,
is.
there's a snake in it.
Not even his car.
And I was like, oh, yeah. He's like, yep, okay. And then I grab the buckets. He gets me to fill them up with hot water. He's like, all right, what we're going to do is...
Well, sounds like you're becoming a snake catcher's apprentice.
So
Why isn't this apprentice?
Put this on.
that's the thing.
Puts the head on.
The snake catcher's apprentice was there with him. I'm filling up these buckets with water. I'm not very strong. Buckets are heavy when they're filled with water. I walk out with these buckets. I start putting them down. And then the guy goes, the snake catcher goes, all right, yeah, bring them over here. The snake catcher's apprentice is standing right beside me and just watches me
God.
as I take these buckets over one by one to the guy and doesn't fucking help. And I was like, okay, this is weird. And then we pour all this water out and fucking nothing happens. And the guy goes, yeah, all right, well, I'm going to go now. And he just leaves.
That'll be $400.
He's just trying to charge you for the hour, surely.
No, he just had a call out fee.
Okay.
And he said if you see a snake, take a photo of it. I'll come by and get it for you for free. And I was like, well, that's nice of you. But
Seems like a nice guy.
yeah, he was a nice
He
guy.
probably really loves snakes.
Yeah.
And catching them.
Yeah, and
He's
catching them with equipment that was made to wash cars.
It
But
does sound like he's got a side
just-
hustle.
Do you need your car washed, man?
he's one of those guys at the
Yeah.
fucking stoplights. He goes,
Part-time
just
snake
washes
wrangler. Part-time car.
Wash
Walks in the
any
window. Hey,
snakes
you got
in
a
your
snake
car?
problem? Here you go.
But he, and then so he leaves, and I talked to the gardener, and he was like, "All right, I
Your
can't."
gardener was there the whole time?
Oh wait, no, sorry, the gardener had left at this point. I
Okay.
forgot about that because the snake wranglers took fucking ages to get there.
Yeah.
The guy is just standing on a table in the backyard, like, trying
Terrified.
not to get bit by a snake.
But once I was done with the snake catcher, I had a look around the house at what the gardener had done, and the gardener had told my girlfriend that he had done the front lawn and stuff, and because he couldn't complete the back lawn because he was scared of a snake, even though he's an Australian gardener. He said, because I couldn't do the back lawn, I've weeded all the front stuff for you. Now, turns out we went and had a look at what he'd done. He'd weeded one thing, and then he'd weeded halfway up the side of like our lawn, right? Until we realized when we looked exactly where he stopped, when we looked up, there was a spider on a spider web. Motherfucker had stopped weeding because he was scared of a spider that was sitting on a web.
Holy shit.
He stopped doing his job to do that and didn't do like any of the rest of the job. He just stopped at this point. He could have gone around it, but he just stopped.
Comes
So
back
what, you
in.
reckon he made up the story about the snake just because the spider?
No, I believe the snake thing because I saw it.
He just
okay.
comes back in and he's like, there is a ginormous spider.
Well,
Do you
so
know
no
any
baby
spider
spider.
catchers?
See,
so I call the spider catcher. It's like he shows up with his apprentice.
and we pour water on the spider to see if it'll run away. No, but he told me that he saw a spider,
Right.
but he told me that the reason he was telling me was because he was like, oh, you got dogs. I thought you might be worried about the spider, so I'd tell you that it's there. But he didn't tell me that the spider was the reason that he wasn't going to complete even more of his job.
Wow.
Wow.
Just kind
That's
of seems
unbelievable.
like you should be comfortable, working around a spider at minimum.
Seems like
That's
your
what you would
gardener's
think so.
just a huge pussy.
Yeah.
Basically.
But as multiple people have pointed out, including the snake catcher as seen on TV,
I've seen him.
he said, snakes aren't like big, scary creatures that aren't going to be worried about a terrifying piece of bladed machinery that's obscenely loud. Like a lawnmower is going to be plenty loud enough to scare off a snake. But apparently the snake was plenty tiny enough to scare off my gardener.
Jesus Christ. How old's your gardener?
I don't know. He looks
6.
it's my
3-year-old
Labor
boy.
rights can't be beat.
No, he looked like he was like 25 or something.
That's not like fucking
Wow.
our age.
Yeah, he's just like a fucking pussy.
Young guy just trying to make a buck doing gardening.
Yeah,
Happens to have a
Where'd you
phobia
find this
of
gardener?
Legless lizards.
we found him on Airtasker.
Okay.
But to be fair, Airtasker has plenty of actual gardeners on there.
Right.
Just another way they get jobs.
Can we hang out with the snake catcher? I really want to have this guy on the podcast.
Yeah.
someday. Like this guy sounds really interesting.
His
How old
website's
was
great.
how old was he? Snake catcher.
Well, I mean, you've seen the photo.
Yes, he looks.
He looks like he's probably in his 40s.
Yeah, 40 in his 40. How old was the apprentice?
Oh, the apprentice looked like he was probably. He could have also been in his 40s.
Imagine being 40 and being a snake catcher's apprentice.
Yeah,
That's so
I mean,
He looks like
Good
he's
on him.
wrangled many a snake in his
I'm
time.
gonna try and find his.
He's certainly holding a lot of snakes on that
Yeah.
business card. Like there's a freaking lot
Yeah,
of
so
snakes.
this is his website.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my god, is this from
Oh,
like
shit.
His
2000?
website looks like it might also be 40 years old.
Yeah.
Boy, I did this in MS Paint. What the fuck?
His website looks exactly. Actually, now that I think about
Snake
it,
Busters.
his business card looks like it's just a screenshot of his website.
Wait,
Wow.
yeah, scroll to the top. I think
Look at
it
that
is.
photo of him there with the double shit.
Bro, whoa.
Snake catcher, copyright reserved.
We don't want to send a bunch of people to this guy's website.
Oh
To be
yeah.
fair.
Obviously.
But
Oh,
this guy,
that
whoa,
picture-
he's actually kind of jacked.
He
Jesus.
looks
I mean, he looks like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. And he
He's
probably
holding
does.
the snake,
Yeah.
so
He's got a lot of different websites that redirect back to this one. Reptile
Does he have a
Party.
car washing one?
Reptile party.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's actually something else that was on his business card.
What?
He hosts reptile parties.
He's got all these trademarks.
so he comes and
dude.
takes your snake off your property and then
yeah,
uses it for
that's
his
the
own
thing.
side hustle.
Like it seems like he just takes
Wow.
the snakes and then uses them.
He does birthday party events.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Bring snakes
Which
over.
is genius.
Yeah.
Like be someone's fucking snake catcher and then just make us like start selling snakes.
It's cool as shit. He should like start live streaming.
It's cool
Yeah.
shit. He should be as seen on TV.
Should be as seen on Twitch or something.
Yeah, so his business card is literally just a screenshot from his
Yeah.
website.
That sounds about right.
Incredible. You got to brush shoulders with the snake catcher.
I know.
The Melbourne
I know.
snake
I got to
catcher.
touch
Not a
his
lot of
buckets,
people get
guys.
to
As
say
seen
that.
on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what TV he was on. Wonder when that was. I wonder when it was on TV.
He's in the background of a Steve Irwin.
Yeah, that's me.
He got called once on the news to inform about a fucking snake.
It wasn't even like relevant to snake catching at all. He was just on TV once. He was just like a
And
witness
seen
at a
on
car
TV,
crash or
yeah.
something. He's like, yeah, I saw him, and man, they collided.
Wait, I saw you on TV. Can you catch my snakes?
I also happen to catch snakes. Snake catcher. Like, gets a shout out.
Here's my business card.
Fuck, he's having a crack though. What a
The
true
hustle.
blue
Good
I
on
Aussie
respect
dude.
it. I
I
respect
mean, it
it.
cost me $200.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
not bad. Not bad for the
But
snake
if
catcher.
there was an actual snake,
That's like a
that's
whole
like
show.
Yeah,
that's
see, that's
pretty
the
good.
thing. That's why. Like, and the reason why I called them, the reason why I called them, for anyone that's like, why the fuck did you call a snake catcher for a
Yeah.
snake that small? It was because I don't know how snakes work. Maybe there was a mom snake there, and I also have small dogs.
Yeah.
And a
Yeah.
small snake can probably hurt a small dog.
It's true.
Yeah.
Or a small dog could hurt a small snake.
Yeah.
But I understand your concern.
Yeah, it was literally just like, I was like to the snake guy, I was like, I don't think you're going to find anything, but like, it's peace of mind. You know?
But when
Yeah.
you think about it, like you really did just pay $200 to interact with a weirdo and carry some buckets of water.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't mind. It was
Good
it was
story.
worth it.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
I would pay $200 just to fucking hang out with
Yeah,
him,
just,
honestly.
just call the snake catcher.
Just want to pick his brain a bit.
Ask him
What's
if
the
he deals.
biggest snake you ever catched?
Do you deal with ants?
The ant
And
catcher.
catcher. He catches them one by one with a tiny little lasso. I'm wrangling them in. Don't even worry.
It takes fucking 6 years.
There must be a spider catcher too. There must
Oh,
be.
yeah.
Or
Yuck.
just an extermination service in general.
Yeah.
Was the spider looking, like a mean one, or was it?
It was like a creepy looking spider.
fuzzy, spindly. What?
No, it was one of the. You ever see those spiders that sit like directly in the middle of their web,
As do.
and they put their like, they put their legs together so it looks like they only have 4 legs, and they're like all pointing in.
Oh,
different-
yeah.
Very
yeah,
deceptive.
yeah. It was
It's
one of those.
disgusting.
It looked pretty. Yeah,
Big? How big? Bigger than the snake?
probably like this big.
About
Yeah,
the same
that's
size
fucked.
as the lizard.
I hate
Yeah.
spiders.
So like
You hate
it-
spiders.
I hate them.
it was big enough that I could understand why he was uncomfortable with it, but at the same time, if you're that worried about it, fucking get a broom or something and move it if you have to. I don't care. Just do your job.
Doesn't he have like gloves on and stuff for gardening?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you got a lot of tools. You got shovels. You got probably like clippers and
yeah,
shit.
Also, it was
So
on
many
a
ways
web,
to kill a
you
spider.
know, it looked like it hadn't moved in its entire life. You
It's
know,
probably dead. That's why I wasn't moving.
really rude.
Maybe.
He was doing his job. All right,
The gardener? No, he wasn't.
no, the spider.
Oh, the spider. Yeah,
doing his
my
job
bad,
of
my
looking
bad.
after the
We
den.
could like honestly use a spider in here at this point.
Right?
It flies.
Yeah.
Can you transport
can
your
relocate
spider?
him,
Like
yeah.
get a bucket and just like.
I'll get the spider guy in.
No, I'm extremely arachnophobic, so that would honestly be the
Are you
worst
really?
thing ever. Yes.
My little brother is staying
Yeah.
with me for the next 3 months. We took shrooms last Friday together,
Yeah.
and we just ended up watching a bunch of compilations of spiders on the TV.
That sounds like possibly the worst thing.
And then like we didn't do that the whole time. It was kind of at the end. And then like 20 minutes in, my brother's like, "I fucking hate spiders." I was like, "Why are you watching this?" He's like, I don't know.
I did that on my the last time I took acid. I found like a little barn spider in the grass.
yeah.
So I like
Fuck
freaked
that.
out. I was like, "Wait, are those poisonous?" My mate's like, "Nah, you're all right." Fucking just picked it up and I was like staring at it for like 10 minutes, trying to see if I could like
Yeah.
communicate with it on acid. Just staring at it, like, does he know my thoughts? Just looking at this giant monkey, like, what the fuck? He's gonna squish me, man.
Bro. Do you guys have any phobias?
Just of
Just being on podcast.
Just fear of social interaction.
I'm also very
Nah.
homophobic.
yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly, you got fans.
That's why I
transphobic.
can't watch The Simpsons because I'm homophobic.
I'm transphobic. I hate trains.
Okay. I just hate transport in general.
Transportation.
Yeah.
Hate moving from one place to another
Ugh,
under any circumstances.
sucks.
Yep.
It's so
Um,
uncomfortable, you know.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if I have any phobias. I probably do. I just don't know it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I've probably got a phobia of being kidnapped, raped, and murdered.
Fuck for
That-
sure.
But I
that's-
that's
won't
me.
know,
that
won't
would
know
be a good
until it
one.
happens.
That
Like,
one's-
you might enjoy it. Like,
As a little kid, I used to worry when I was going to sleep that my bed while I was sleeping would be attached to a platform and I would be lowered into a dungeon and tortured
Oh,
for
shit.
all of time, like
Oh,
Saw
God.
style.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
because I saw Saw.
that's creepy.
Sauce style.
Saw style.
Sauce style sounds like a type of wings.
I hate hearing noises at night. You know, when I'm in bed and I hear noises that sound like there could be people outside or something.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Do you need like the white noise in the background to sleep, or
No. I can still get to sleep when it happens, but when I hear it, I'm like, what was that?
You just hear like a faint murmur outside. Get the bucket.
And then I grab my lightsaber.
Get the bucket.
Get the-
I got a huge one. I got a huge one here. He comes back at night with his camera crew.
I was kidding the whole time.
I've been-
deadliest
This is the second time I've been to this person's house.
Didn't want to scare her earlier, but there's actually a huge boa constrictor in this lady's backyard.
Fucking anaconda.
He walks over with a snake like attached to his leg or something. He's like, nah, no snakes here.
No. Just looking for the lizard.
Hiding it in his trousers.
Yeah. Apparently I'm pretty sure it's illegal to kill them.
to kill a snake.
Which is good, like, because I assume it's probably pretty common for people to see a snake and be like, fucking kill it, cunt.
Yeah, probably important for
Fucking
the
hello,
ecosystem.
fucking stab at your dog. Neville Bartosh looking ass cunt.
That is how they sound.
Yeah.
Australians.
Yeah.
I just imagine they like fight them with like how they do in cartoons
Hey.
with like the sound effects. They're like the snakes fighting back. Ah!
Someone should edit Steve Irwin clips like that.
The sound effects and everything.
Damn.
Crikey.
Now I want to dub over Steve Irwin content.
Yeah.
Would that be? Would people get upset?
Probably a little bit. Yeah,
He died in a
Fucking
tragic
g'day,
stingray
cunts. We're
accident.
gonna catch a fucking croc.
Dub over his vocals as well.
This croc's gonna catch these fucking hands.
You dub him over so he's British or something.
Good
Hello,
evening.
chaps.
Welcome back to the alligator gardener. Oh, yeah?
The alligator gardener.
Alligator gardener.
Today we're gonna be giving this guy a little chop.
Fuck.
We're gonna
man.
rough him up a bit.
Ah, cheerio, old chap.
Cheerio.
Oh.
Yep.
That's how British people talk.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yep.
He's chin
Sounds
wag. We're having a chin wag. That's what
A
this
little
is.
chin wag. I like a little chin wag.
A little wagging of the chin.
Mm.
Yeah, I used to say that in school to try and be different.
Oh yeah. Did your dad say it?
I don't think
My
so.
dad used to say chin wag unironically.
Uh,
Like, son, come over here. I'm gonna give you a quick chin wag.
A chin wag.
So,
Stop playing around in school.
Knocks you out.
so sex is an interesting thing, son.
yeah. Okay.
No,
Is
that's-
it?
No. Well, yeah.
Okay. Why is that?
I didn't want to start this.
Oh, sorry.
I've done it. and I
Sorry.
regret
No,
it
I'll stop. I'll
immediately.
stop.
I didn't want to start that bit. Don't want to talk about the first time my dad taught me what sex was.
Oh no, I thought you could just
It's more of
You
a
could've just-
demonstration.
you could have taught us.
More like a hands-on kind of learner, you know.
Yeah, he took me to a brothel.
Oh, that's
Shit.
better than what I thought.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I reckon escort could probably do a great job explaining it.
Probably.
You know, just like in a genuine sense.
That'd be pretty
Yeah.
good snake wranglers. Just as a side note.
Crikey, look at the size of that one.
Oh, it's just a little baby one.
That's not gonna hurt anyone.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I reckon they could escort you through the conversation. It's a tough one.
Yeah.
Very funny.
What and is an escort like someone that quote doesn't have sex with you?
No. Well, I mean,
Escorts
they
are
don't
fun.
have to. It's really just a person you hire,
Okay.
and they do what you request.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a slave.
Like escorts.
You're paying them.
Escorts.
No,
you
yeah.
call you like
escorts. That's the
Escorts.
difference.
you like take them to dinner and shit, right?
Yeah.
Depends on what you're into. You know,
Yeah.
why am I? I'm not talking like I'm the ambassador of escorts.
Anything you want, basically.
I
Like
took-
this one time.
I took one to Disneyland. We had a great time there. I
Take
took
'em to
one
Build-A-Bear.
fishing.
Go on nice dates.
I think it's really just up to the person.
Because I think like part of their job is like people will bring them as dates to like weddings and stuff.
Yeah.
That's a very
They-
classic thing to do, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's like more of like a
And then you fuck them at
60s,
the end.
70s sort of thing
Yeah.
where you
Oh
like,
my
you'd
god, I don't have a
see-
date to the wedding. Better get an escort.
Yeah.
Did I get an escort?
You'd see like, someone out with a woman you don't recognize, but I think she's a call girl,
Oh, a call girl.
Yeah, where you call them a girl.
Hey, girl. Want to make some money?
Girl, get over here. No, escort really just will do whatever you want. I mean, as long as they're cool with it.
Okay.
Yep. I've never personally hired an escort
I've never personally had an escort say no.
to any of my various requests.
Ah, so they'll do anything,
They'll do
allegedly.
anything. I want you to cook a nice meal.
Yeah. And then
And I want to watch
tuck
you
me
eat
in.
it. I have a cuckolding eating fetish.
I just want you to sit at the edge of my bed at night and make sure that no one breaks in. please.
I also want you to wear the suit of armor. Do so.
and hold this sword, please.
My fetish is feeling protected by the Night's Watch.
No, this is not sexual. I didn't know who to call.
My knights, they're out of town right now.
They're on a quest.
They're on a pressing quest.
Slaying a
Shaving
dragon.
gold.
Slaying a snake.
She's like, you are such a dork, but okay, that'll be $500.
Oh,
I'm sure you could
cheaper.
get them to do that,
Yeah,
It'd probably be easier than some other shit they've asked to do. Like,
Yeah.
I want you to shit on my face. I know.
Why was that the first one you went to? Jesus.
Oh, I was trying to go for an extreme.
Just
Yeah.
like a personal
that's
example.
extreme.
I want to recreate Two
I
Girls,
guess.
One Cup.
Huh.
Without the cup. And I'm a man.
And my face is the cup.
and I'm not gonna puke.
I want them to puke on me.
Oh no.
Now I just want to hire an escort to do something normal.
Just to do various tasks.
Hey, can you come do my gardening, please?
Please.
If you come shopping with me at Woolies, I get scared and kind of lost.
Can you pick up some McDonald's for me?
$500 Uber Eats.
Fucking those fees are getting out of the rage these days, man. Swear to God.
I might be an escort, just not a sexual one though. Just hire me for parties or
Start low first, like be like a crossing guard or something. Start there,
A
like work your way.
crossing
Yeah, escort them across the road, and then like work your way up.
help
the
old
best
ladies
escort.
across the street.
God.
Yeah,
You ever see anyone doing that these days? Helping an old lady across the street?
only
Yeah.
here in Australia. I've never seen that.
You've seen it in
America.
Australia?
Well, like the people in like the high vis.
Oh, that's more for like school kids though.
Okay.
They like helping the
Yeah.
kids cross the road.
Yeah, because kids are dumb.
Kids are dumb.
Ah.
They don't even know how to look both ways yet.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots.
They only know how to look left, like NASCAR drivers.
That's turn left.
Well, they can only look left too.
Okay. NASCAR. Yep.
Making a left turn.
I mean, when you think about it, people who help old ladies cross the street, they're the modern day superheroes. You know,
Yeah.
there's plenty of those about people just doing good deeds, good Samaritans and such.
Yeah, can we get a
Yeah.
round of applause? Fuck the people with COVID and the nurses. Can we get a round of applause
People
for the
that
crossing
help.
guards in
Yes.
society? They're the real unsung heroes.
Look, the thing is, being a hero these days, like being, like a good person, good Samaritan, doing shit like that, it's just too risky.
Yeah.
The world is a very,
You know,
get
it's just-
sunburned
it's
out
just
there.
not
Like,
worth
fuck.
it.
Yeah.
the world's a very fucked up place, You're like, someone needs help on the side of the road, you pull over to help them, and they fucking stab you in your cock and
Yeah.
throw in the back of their car.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
that. I see that on the side of the road. I say, better than me, and just
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, people do ignore bad things.
I'll only do it if someone's either recording me or I've got an audience watching.
If I got a sponsorship,
Same
that
with
depends on it.
Same with like giving food to homeless people and stuff.
Yeah. There are actual traps out
Strictly
there.
if people are recording.
If
There's
it ain't
what?
gonna go big on TikTok, it ain't really
It's
worth
not
my
worth-
time.
It's not
not
really
worth
worth
it.
it. There has
Yeah.
to be some sort of
Are you
profit.
really doing a good thing if no one's there to see it?
Right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
There was traps out there?
Yeah, like me.
Oh.
No, but there are traps out there. Like people will, put themselves in positions where they need help and then fucking.
I'm stuck in this
And then a
washing
big
machine
boulder
again.
comes
Help.
down for you.
Yeah.
A big boulder or a
exactly.
spike trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah.
Famous,
Like a
famous
you run off
trapster.
the canyon and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to dress up as an old man and then just stand at street corners and only look one way,
I need help.
and then slowly start crossing
Don't know how to walk.
in the hopes that some misguided good Samaritan will get out of that car and try and assist me. And then I fucking get him in a headlock
Punch
real
him and
quick.
then fucking hop in the car. And
Yeah.
then,
You think it feels good to be nice, bitch?
You're my little good Samaritan.
That's like the best thing you could do to someone, though.
What?
You're teaching them not to trust anyone.
That's a good life lesson.
It's a great life lesson.
doing them a favor,
terrible.
honestly.
You're just
terrible
You're
life
the real
lesson.
hero in that situation.
You're just
Everything
out
is built
there-
on trust.
You're just out there giving life lessons.
You need trust.
The
in
only
this
person
world.
you
How
should
can you
trust is
trust?
yourself.
You shouldn't trust anyone.
I don't.
You got jumped that one time.
I did get jumped that one time.
Yeah.
I
You got
ain't-
jumped that one
I
time?
never trusted a late night trip to Macca's since.
Yeah.
Is this real or is
Yeah, we've talked about this. I
Yeah.
got mugged on the way to Macca's, and
What the
I
fuck,
got
guys?
It's because
punched
New
in the
Zealand's
face.
one of the most crime-ridden places in the
It
world.
wasn't even a
Oh.
big deal. Or
Oh yeah, I
anything.
do remember that.
I
In
went
New
to the
Zealand,
hospital.
people will just fight you because they want to fight you.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
were just
people do
some
that
guys.
in every country, but
They didn't even rob us. They were just trying to be tough. They were just having a good time, probably on some drugs. You're like, yeah,
Let's
let's
beat
beat
up
the
this
fuck out of this guy and his friend.
but fucking just no reason at all.
Yep, senseless crime, senseless act of violence. That's the kind of world we're living in. They never trust anyone, especially not the government.
Not even yourself.
Never trust the government. Never trust anyone.
Government.
Don't even trust your own family.
Mm.
yeah, and keep all your money buried in the backyard in the form of gold bullion.
Wait, how do you know that's where my money is?
In the form of gold bullion. What the fuck is gold bullion?
Bullion.
Bullion?
Billion. It's,
Billion?
Billion
it's,
dollars.
It's just what gold is.
What? Oh.
Gold.
Wait,
a
really?
Gold bar is
Bars,
called
yeah.
gold bullion.
Oh.
What the
That's just
fuck?
what
I
I
didn't know that.
Clearly, I
Yeah.
don't have anything buried in my backyard
Yeah.
except that dead
Just got it in the
fucking
stock market. Fucking idiot. Look at
And
this guy.
Gold coins are doubloons, right?
doubloons.
Bro, that is
Doubloons tower
pirate.
defense.
I don't know.
Pirate.
I don't know.
Doubloon, isn't that like a currency in Ireland? It's like a pirate currency.
Dublin. That's a
Sold
place.
me
Give me your
doubloons.
Yeah, I thought that was some pirate like terminology.
I don't know, man. I just got a bunch of Solana buried in my backyard. That's all I got. Bunch of NFT, bunch of pictures of JPEGs of monkeys. Nah, I ain't got any of those either.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
I'm broke. I spend all my money on real art. Idiot.
Yeah, that's fucking dumb.
So dumb.
Real art's not going to get you anywhere in life,
It's true.
apart from evading taxes.
It's a shame that Picasso never minted any of his art
Yeah, he'd be so rich.
on the blockchain.
Yeah, you should.
Although if Picasso
should've
minted his
minted it.
art, like really, would it be that big? It would be now, but back then, people would have
Yeah.
been like, "What the fuck is an NFT? What's the internet?"
Well, have you seen Stan Lee? He's
Killing the
been
planet,
doing
bro. What the fuck?
NFTs. Stan Lee's been doing NFTs.
Isn't
Stanley's
Stanley
a
dead?
dead person.
Yeah, but he's been promoting NFTs and he's dead.
On his
so, like,
Twitter?
it's- yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an actual account?
Wait,
That one's
really?
yeah.
Oh,
It's
that
a
is
big,
so
big
bad.
fucking, what's it called?
That is
big
so good.
controversy lately.
That's terrible.
Someone, yeah, I know, it's very
as long as
terrible.
they put the money on his grave.
No, they're taking it.
Oh,
Yeah, so Stan Lee's for NFTs. So
Is there an NFT of his like gravestone? Surely they'd do that.
No, it's just
God, that
random.
is fucked up.
Are they like NFTs of like
I mean,
his
if you're gonna
It's
go,
like a
you just gotta
random
go all the way, full
character.
send if you're gonna do it. You know.
an unreleased character?
Yeah,
and sell out.
basically.
Gary Vee seems to think we should NFT everything. He just goes like, "What we're gonna do? We're gonna fucking NFT your house, okay?
That's stupid.
We're gonna NFT your
Bro, I can
firstborn
log into my
child."
bank and show you the mortgage online. What do I need an NFT for that for?
Okay, so think about this, okay? Your firstborn child, NFT it, yeah? You
Mint
give, you give them smart contracts to your
want you to mint
firstborn
it.
child. You take 10% on every sale. You'll be making so much fucking money. Passive income, baby. Let's go.
Oh, so buy Spanish wines right now. Spanish wines. He loves his wines, Gary Vee. He's always
If-
going on about
If
wine.
everything in the future is on the blockchain, that'd mean you'd be able to see everything. You'd be able to go to like, you'd be able to do so many malicious things. You'd be able to see like where people are shopping, how much money they have,
What?
all that sort of shit.
What do you mean? Where are you going with this?
Well, the Gary Vee says the perfect world is where everything is like on the blockchain. You know, like,
Everything?
Everything's
everything,
public.
like,
Everyone knows
yeah.
everything.
Isn't the whole point
Which
that
would-
it's cryptic?
Well,
And you wouldn't be able to
no.
see everything?
No,
You
it
have to
wouldn't
have,
be
you'd
cryptic.
have to have the...
That's the problem. It
That's
wouldn't
the-
be cryptic because it would all be on the blockchain, which is you can see. That's the whole point of NFTs, isn't it? You can see who bought it.
Oh,
and
I
stuff
see
like
what
that.
you mean.
Yeah,
You mean like public.
and it would all be public, so you'd be able to do some fucked up shit with that.
Yeah.
People would know where you live, all that sort of shit. This is far down in the future if if it actually hits that way, though.
Yeah, well...
I just want to.
Let's make money now and worry about that later.
I just want money.
I just want to make fucking money.
I
Who
want
gives a shit
Ethereum.
about
Yeah, can someone please tell me how to make money?
I just want enough money to buy a small island somewhere.
And a couple of Bored Ape yacht clubs.
that? Yeah, like it's not asking too much.
A couple of bored apes on my fucking island.
Like that's literally
And then
fucking
I'm gonna breed
it.
them and just start making more.
More and more
Minting
money.
There's a villa. If you own a Bored Ape, you can stay at this really nice villa just for free. It's just part of owning a Bored Ape. You can just live in this villa.
Holy shit.
Well, you can't live there because lots of people have Bored Apes.
10,000 people living in one villa.
But yeah, and you can also you know you get invited to yacht parties.
These are all virtual things, though.
no, they're real. There's
I cannot imagine how cringe those fucking yacht parties are.
Oh yeah. I mean, but that's why Bored Ape. That's why they're so expensive. Well, it's
Because they actually offer exclusive benefits. We're not
that's why
advertising them,
that's
by
why
the
it's
way.
Bored Ape Yacht Club.
Yeah, I saw that you know, clearly they felt there was a lack of diversity in the Bored Ape community, so they've created the Desperate Housewife Apes. That's what they're
Yep.
called.
Really?
Oh, is that what they call it? Ape Housewives? It's something about Desperate Housewives
I have no idea.
of Ape World.
I thought this was a joke,
And
but this sounds
it's
real.
literal. It's a literal thing.
That's the problem.
And they're-
Yeah.
They are like female apes of all sorts. They're just
Okay.
pictures. They look fucking awful. And there's even a song out about it.
Oh my
Song.
god.
It's a
Okay, yeah,
banger.
That's definitely some sort of scam.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the
get
fuck?
that.
What
the
the
Desperate
fuck?
Ape Wives. Yep.
And this is made by the Bored Ape
Well,
people.
there's a Marge Simpson.
only
The Lois Griffin?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
okay.
I don't even know if this is actually associated with the actual thing.
It
I think
probably
it is.
isn't.
I think it actually is.
No way.
What the
Then there's
fuck?
a whole song and music video as well, which is really, really nice.
Of only 10,000. There's only 10,000.
And they're all sold out. Look at that. Boom.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
It's crazy. Like when you actually like the NFTs are kind of like a quantity thing. You know, everyone makes
Yeah.
10,000 of their NFTs, and then
Supply
you know
and demand.
if you make 10,000 fucking shitty pictures, and you sell all of them for like $20, that's still $200K.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like what?
It's a wacky world.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to act like I understand it.
Yeah.
It's Christmas. All right.
Yeah. So buy your
NFTs
parents an NFT.
NFTs should be banned. Christmas table conversation,
Yeah.
along with religion.
NFTs should just be
Oh, we
deleted.
really fucked up then.
We really fun that we covered religion,
Really.
drugs, snakes.
NFTs.
Snakes are definitely a banned Christmas table conversation.
They are no talk of snakes.
What can we talk about then? In that case,
The baby Jesus.
the
The
baby
Frank-
Jesus,
the
the baby,
I'm going baby on baby.
the baby Jesus.
Praise the baby Jesus.
Praise the baby Jesus.
Holy
Shit.
fuck.
Yep. No, the baby Jesus, frankincense, myrrh, gold.
Gold.
Wait, they're not allowed? Oh, no, we can't talk about that?
Yeah, these are all
Sorry.
the allowed topics. The Holy Spirit.
Wait, so we can't talk about gold?
Yep, and
Sheesh.
gold doubloons.
Yo,
Doubloons.
gold is like real life NFTs.
I'm fucking over
Trying to
it.
drive up the price of gold.
No more talking about NFTs. What I'm trying to say, guys, that's the end of our episode. It's Christmas Eve. We should all go and enjoy our Christmas Eve, even if Christmas did fall off.
It did felled off.
Fell
Could fall off.
It
Yeah.
fell off hard.
Felled
And
off.
Jay lost his legs in
I
war.
lose my legs in war, and Christmas felled off. Not a great year. And I've got a crippling opioid addiction. Not really much going for me right now.
Hey, you
but,
seem to love that.
but at least I've got a gay Christmas tree, so that's one thing.
It's so gay, and it's just in the closet all
Yep.
year round. And then once a year, hey,
Yep.
it's me.
Beautiful,
Cover
it's
me
me.
in tinsel and fuck me.
Yep. That's me.
Put your baubles all over me.
Yep. Keep it coming.
Put a little star on my head.
Star. Yep, the star. The
I'm a
everything.
pretty little tree.
It's gonna be a
Yeah.
nice white Christmas.
I'm the star of the show.
Yep. Yep. That's my 2021.
Anyway, we hope that you go baby on baby this Christmas.
Yep, praise to baby Jesus.
Yes. Oh, by the time this comes out, Christmas will be well and truly over. So
It'll be next Christmas.
fucking next Christmas by the time this comes out. Guys, we're the Misfits, or at least most of them. We love you.
We're the
We
non-COVID
appreciate
ones.
ya.
Yeah.
And minus swagger.
Yep. Catch a snake, fuck your friend, and have a Merry Christmas.
Peace.
Absolutely.
Merry Christmas.
Peace. Goodbye.